China, one of the Asian supergiants, expands its influence whenever it can. It employs both soft and hard power to assert dominance, often leaving nations entangled in its strategic web. Many who engage with the Red Dragon find themselves in a precarious position, victim states caught in a relentless debt trap. One such example is Sri Lanka, where China's financial grip led to the loss of the Hambantota port, plunging the country into political and economic chaos. But what about Taiwan? Why is China so fixated on this island, and how far will it go to claim it? Since 1949, after the Kuomintang government retreated to Taiwan following the Chinese Civil War, China has viewed Taiwan as a breakaway province that must eventually be reunited with the mainland, by force if necessary. Despite being a self-governing democracy, Taiwan constantly faces China's military threats and diplomatic isolation. Taiwan leads the world in semiconductor production, with TSMC manufacturing over 50% of global computer chips. These chips power everything from smartphones to military technology. Taiwan's economic integration is critical for China's technological ambitions as it currently imports chips worth hundreds of billions. Strategically, Taiwan's location is crucial. Situated in the first island chain extending from Japan to the Philippines, it acts as a natural barrier, restricting China's access to the Pacific. If China controls Taiwan, it would command key trade routes, threaten regional stability, and challenge US dominance in the Pacific. Xi Jinping has vowed to reunify Taiwan with China by 2049, marking the centenary of the People's Republic of China. However, the reality of such an invasion remains uncertain. For now, China will continue infiltrating Taiwan's political landscape, backing pro-Beijing narratives, and using propaganda to influence public sentiment. But Taiwan is not the only target of China's global strategy. Debt trap diplomacy has been another effective tool. The Belt and Road Initiative, launched in 2013, extends China's influence through infrastructure development, often burdening developing nations with unsustainable debt. Here's how the debt trap works. Let's examine some real-world cases. Sri Lanka. Unable to repay debts, Sri Lanka leased Hambantota port to China for 99 years. Pakistan. With 30% of its external debt owed to China under the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, Pakistan faces economic turmoil. Djibouti. China established its first overseas military base after luring the nation into debt. Laos. The Laos-China Railway pushed the country into critical debt levels. Zambia. Zambia's national electricity company ZESCO fell under Chinese control due to unpaid loans. Maldives. Economic reliance on China created political instability and diplomatic strain. In the last few decades, China has transformed from an impoverished nation to a global superpower. But behind this rise lies a web of geopolitical ambitions, territorial expansions, and economic strategies that have reshaped the global order. This is the story of China's rise to power, its conquest of Tibet, its controversial debt trap diplomacy, and its ongoing ambitions in Taiwan. In 1950, Tibet stood as a distant and isolated land, largely detached from the rapid developments of the modern world. The Chinese Communist Party, under the newly established People's Republic of China, had long viewed Tibet as a strategic and ideological prize. Beijing's motivations for capturing Tibet were clear: strengthening its southwestern border, gaining access to Tibet's vast natural resources, justifying the annexation under communist ideology, portraying it as the liberation of feudal society, using historical claims to assert sovereignty over Tibet. But soon after, China began violating these terms, dismantling Tibetan governance and imposing harsh communist policies. Resistance against Chinese rule grew, culminating in the 1959 Tibetan uprising. Tens of thousands of Tibetans were killed, monasteries were destroyed, and the Dalai Lama was forced into exile. Since then, China has maintained a tight grip on Tibet, suppressing dissent and altering its demographics by settling Han Chinese in the region. Beyond military force, China has leveraged economic influence to extend its control globally through the Belt and Road Initiative. What appears to be generous infrastructure investment often leads to financial dependency, forcing nations into China's grip. Sri Lanka borrowed billions from China to build the Hambantota port. When it failed to generate revenue, the country defaulted, leading to a 99-year lease of the port to China, a textbook example of debt trap diplomacy. Pakistan's China-Pakistan economic corridor was meant to boost economic growth but has saddled the nation with over $62 billion in debt. Concerns are rising over China's potential military presence at Gwadar port, raising fears of further entrapment. The Maldives has seen rising economic reliance on China, with over 60% of its sovereign guaranteed debt tied to Chinese banks. Some fear that, like Sri Lanka, China's ambitions extend beyond economic influence and historic annexations. Taiwan, a self-governing democracy, is at the center of Beijing's most aggressive territorial claims. But there's more at stake than just politics. Taiwan is the beating heart of the global tech industry, home to TSMC, the world's top semiconductor manufacturer. In an age where microchips power everything from smartphones to missiles, China views Taiwan as the silicon shield it must possess to dominate future technologies and reduce its reliance on the West. Taking it wouldn't just reshape a map, it would reshape the balance of global power. The Chinese military has ramped up pressure, conducting large-scale war games simulating an invasion of Taiwan. With tensions escalating, Taiwan remains the last major frontier in China's geopolitical ambitions. China's journey to superpower status is marked by conquests, economic entrapments, and territorial ambitions. China's unchecked global expansion and its aggressive tactics in Taiwan raise questions. How far will it go? Will Taiwan resist, or will it fall into Beijing's grasp like so many before it? Only time will tell. One thing is certain, Taiwan's fate will not only shape the region's future but also redefine global power dynamics. The world is watching. What do you think? Can Taiwan withstand China's pressure, or is a larger conflict inevitable?